Should've known better, and I can't feel no remorse. And you don't feel nothing back. I got a new girlfriend. He feels like he's on top, and I don't feel no remorse. And you can't see past my blindness. Oh, Ophelia, you've been on my mind, girl, since the flood. Heaven help a fool who falls in love. I got a little paycheck. You got big plans, and you gotta move. And I don't feel nothing at all. And you can't feel nothing small. Honey, I love you, that's all she
Good morning, CB. We hope you had an amazing Super Bowl weekend.
We got a great show for you guys to make this Monday morning a little more bearable.
And I'll get you guys updated on the sports world. Anyways, I'm Sophie.
I'm Berto.
And I'm Claire, and you're watching the Talon Morning News.
Hey, Claire, do you know that elderly man back in room 108?
You mean Mr. Delgado?
Oh, that's his name.
We have a great package about what makes him such a memorable teacher.
Let's take a look.
We're going around TV to find the new trend. Come with us. What's your favorite trend at TV right now? Public effect.
Tide Pods, I mean, Tide Pod Challenge. Oh, I mean, Hydro Flasks are a classic. I'm sticking with the Hydro Flasks. They're a good trend. The Hydras. The Hydras. Oh, that Fortnite game, whatever thingy. That
My not favorite trend is how everyone just chooses to break dress code in leggings now.
Ooh.
There's trends in CP right now.
Okay. No, come here. We have, oh, no. So, we have Hydro Flasks, we have vests, we have North Face. All these are popular with our CB students, so get with the trends, people.
Hey, CV, wrong package. Just a quick reminder for all students. Please make sure you're checking Schoology for important messages from your teachers, deans, or clubs. On February 22nd, during all school lunch, BSU, La Raza, LaSallian Youth, and Young Conservatives are working together to organize a school-wide book exchange. They encourage books that reinforce the theme of respect for all persons. However, any lightly used novel or nonfiction text is welcome. But no textbooks, please. Drop off your books in the big blue tub in the main hallway. Auditions for the Spring Musical State Fair are February 5th, 6th, and 7th after school. If you're interested, plan to attend all 3 days from 3 to 5:30. Join the Schoology group to hear reference recordings of the score, a casting breakdown, and a sample rehearsal schedule. Contact Mr. Jackson if you have any questions. And if you want to be on KBFT's next over-under, make sure you send your names in kbftstudent@gmail.com.
In guidance news, are you planning on attending a local community college? Do you want to register as a backup to a four-year college? Come to the Counseling Center on Thursday, February 8th at lunch to complete the registration, application, and orientation. You will need your social security number, family income, and parents' education level. Friday, February 9th is the registration deadline for the March SAT. Register at collegeboard.org on Saturday, February 10th is the ACT. It is not at CB. Bring in your ID, admission ticket, pencils, calculator, and arrive early to your testing site. It is that time of the year again, CB. Sign up to participate in the 3rd annual Falcon 5K race on April 7th in William Land Park. Online registration is now open. All race proceeds benefit clubs and student activities at CB.
Okay, now we have a great package about what makes Delgado such a memorable teacher.
Let's take a look.
Right next to the Learning Commons is room 108, which belongs to a very well-known teacher named Mr. Delgado. However, many people may not know that he has been involved with CB for a very long time. We sat down with him to find out more about his journey here.
Well, having gone to school here, obviously, I had a really good experience. I feel like, you know, even back then, it was like these were my brothers. And so a lot of the friends that I have now are still guys I went to school with. My wife and I moved back up here from Southern California after I finished college and was working a while. I applied for a football position as an assistant coach. They asked me if I would sub. So I was subbing classes, and then I got a long-term sub position teaching human physiology and anatomy. And it was an extremely successful semester. And so I started teaching, and then I was going to school at the time to get my master's, and I was hired on as dean of time to get my master's, and I was hired on as dean of students. And with my social work background, they felt it was a good fit. So I was hired on as dean of students. Eventually, I became athletic director, and I left for a while and then came back. And now I've been teaching for, I guess, 15 or 16 years back.
Mr. Delgado has had a big impact on his students, academically, athletically, and personally.
He is a special teacher because he tries to connect with us in a way that's not like so much at a teacher level, but as like a friend level, and is almost like a parental figure, especially like in my life. And he's a really cool guy, and he just makes you really happy.
He really knows how to just like connect with the kids, and like he doesn't seem like an adult but more like a friend, I guess.
I think my favorite thing about him is his teaching style. It's very like loose, but it's also very informative and instructive, and he really tries to connect with us with our work, but also on the side.
He really knows how to inspire you to do better. Like when you feel like you're not going to do great at practice, he just knows how to make you run the best that you can be, and that's pretty good.
We then asked him to tell us about his favorite part of Christian Brothers.
It has to be the students, absolutely, no doubt. And I think part of that is the traditions that are here. And it's really interesting as a teacher and a coach now. I'm coaching kids of guys I went to school with, but also kids of kids I taught. And I always say that if I ever get to the point where I'm teaching grandkids of kids I taught, then I've been here too long.
This has been Claire Augustin and Anna Riley Portal reporting for the Talon Morning News.
It's Sophie here back with your sports update. In basketball news, this past Saturday, our boys took on the Jesuit Marauders and sadly couldn't come out with the dub. But our future is looking bright. Congrats to the JV boys basketball team for playing an exciting, well-fought game, beating Jesuit 63-60. Good job, boys. Our women's basketball took a huge dub over Vista with a score of 70-24. Big performances by Brianna Janelle, who put up 19 points, Bria Shine with 14 points, and Monet Brown with 9 points, led the women's to win. Our ladies are 7-0 in league. Keep fighting hard, Falcons. This Tuesday, our Lady Falcons soccer team has their last home game at Sac City at 7 against Mariloma. It's senior night, so be sure to come out and show our ladies some support. Our men's soccer team has an away game tomorrow at Mariloma, so be sure to wish our boys good luck as they fight their way into playoffs. That's all I have for you today, CB. Now let's toss it back over to Claire and Berto to close out the show.
And just like that, this Monday's show has come to an end.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode.
The sets today are A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Have a great day, CB.
Talk to me, and me a talk to she. But the day is coming that we must meet personally.
I've been trying to do it right. I've been living a lonely life. I've been sleeping here instead. I've been sleeping in my bed. I've been sleeping in my bed. So show me family, all the blood that I will bleed.